what was the reason behind, I guess, jumping a few grades? So I think the audience probably doesn't know that you jumped a few grades when, because I think a lot of parents are like, okay, they're kind of scared about jumping grades and whatnot. What was your parents, I guess, thought process around that at the time?
Uh, Basically, the first grade that I jumped is I went from year two directly to year four. So the way that that worked is I finished year two, I went to start year three, and it was just really easy. Like I was bored in class, to the point where I was finishing the work like in 10 minutes in a 1 hour lesson. And at that point, my principal came and spoke to me and was like, look, if you can sit these end of year exams that we have every year, and if you could do well in these exams, we're just going to bump you up to year four. So that's pretty much what happened there. So I spent about a week and a half, 2 weeks in year three before they bumped me up to year four. And then I finished the rest of year four and I went on normally. And then the second grade that I jumped was basically how it works is in Europe, the school year has a slightly different timing to Australia. So school starts in September and it finishes in June just because of winter and summer kind of being the other way around. So I had started year six, I'd done about half of year six. Then my parents took me out of school because we were organizing to move here. And I had the choice of either continuing with the second half of year six here or just jumping straight into the second half of year seven without having done the first half of year seven. And again, sat the entrance exams for high school and they were like, you're good to go into year seven. And so I just did the second half of year seven that way. And then I finished the rest of high school.
Okay, so two jumps.
Yeah.
How are you so ahead in year two? Like, did you do anything special at home? What did that look like?
I did quite a bit at home. I did work with my dad at home. He's not academic by any means, but he hasn't even gone to university himself. But he was like, I don't want my kids to make that same mistake. And so he was like, you've got to start doing maths at home because that was the part that he struggled with the most.